Thank you for joining me. This is Jeff Israel Ntiwa. My name, and I work with Destiny Life Coaching. For those of you that don't know, Destiny Life Coaching, we train coaches of excellence. We train coaches to who become practitioners of coaching excellence. Okay, and so today I just want to have an interesting conversation here. Let me see. You can see me now. Okay, great. Let's have a conversation on you. Okay, many people don't know that they matter, that you're here for a mission. Most people are just trying things, some don't, and they don't know that they are part of a divine mission, and you're part of a bigger mission, bigger than you, bigger than your ancestors, bigger than anyone that you know around you. And sometimes you may have that prompting, that quickening, that awareness in your heart, and you begin to realize there's something special about me. There's something special about you. And when you begin to tap into that specialness, you begin to be aware of your mission on the planet, and you begin to treat yourself differently. You begin to show up in your relationships as a different person, as a person of excellence, as a person of, very clear goals, objectives, and a person of value. Begin to value yourself and begin to have that quickening to appreciate who you are and appreciate more of how you're nurtured, how you're created. You're not a mistake. You're not a mistake. You're here for a purpose. And where you are, your place of work is not a mistake. The challenges you have, they are not a mistake. And so I find people crying so much about their predicament. I want you to know you fit perfectly in the journey of your destiny. There's nothing that needs to be edited. There's nothing, not your past, not your present, nothing needs to be edited. And for you to create a bright future, the one that you deserve and desire, you have to come to a place of accepting yourself, accepting who you are, accepting your wonder of this life, because life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. You begin to appreciate the beauty of life, the beauty of your experience. And for life to show itself in its beauty, it has to have the yin and the yang. It has to have the, north and south. It has to have both sides of life. Challenges and smoothness. If it was just smooth, life would be so boring. But life is perfect the way it is. Look at the world, up and down, hills and rivers, trees and, flowers. All these make life so beautiful. And some of us, we appreciate the flowers, we don't appreciate the thorns. But I tell you, most flowers are placed and born through thorns. They thrive on thorns. You're born to live life. Challenges bring the beauty out of you. Challenges are made to bring out that beauty in you. God is not against you. God is for you. And if God be for you, who can be against you? You're going to win. You're winning. All you need to shift, because everything else is perfect apart from your perspective. Perception creates perspective. And so your perception needs to shift so you can be aware that you're supported. You're not alone. And by the way, let me read an interesting book here. Some of you that have read, one of my the favorite books is actually the Bible. And allow me to read one one chapter of this book, the good book, the Bible, and Psalms 139, verse 14 to 16. This is what it says. I praise you. And talking now to, this is your creator. I praise you for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Let me just pause there. I praise you. So you're coming from the heart of gratitude. I praise you for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. That's a fact. That's a truth. I praise you. Thank you, God. Thank you, my creator. I'm not an accident. I praise you for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. Now, this is acknowledging that everything I am, every creation, everything that I see is wonderful. My perspective shifts from just seeing problems and challenges and pain to see wonder, the beauty of creation. Okay, that I know very well. Okay, do you know that very well? That I know very well. My frame was not hidden from you. My frame was not hidden from you. When I was being made in the secret, intricately woven in the depths of the earth, your eyes beheld my unformed substance. In your book were written all the days that were formed for me, including this one here, watching this guy. This was recorded in your book. So it's not an accident. Nothing is an accident, including the challenge before you. Everything has been recorded in the book of God. And you were, even by the time you're formed in your mother's womb, you're already an idea in the mind of God, and your purpose was already designed. It's not a mistake. Your eyes beheld my unformed substance. In your book were written all the days that were formed for me, when none of them is yet existed. Wow. Wonderful are your works. Now, listen. These are books I love to read. The book of Psalms by David. Just get inspired. Inspire means in spirit, quicken to awareness of the truth. Because if you don't know these things, you think you're a mistake. You think the religion you got into was a mistake. You think the people you've met were a mistake. God, you cannot correct God. God planned everything. The school you went, that was not a mistake. The parents you got, in fact, I dare say, you agreed before you were born. You agreed the choice of your parents. You agreed that these are the parents that will lead you to your destiny. You agreed to the choice of the place you were going to live. You agreed to the goal just right before you. That's why you should never see people as though you're worshiping them. You have the power. And if one door is closed, just know it's not your door. Look to the other one. Look to the other one. There's a door open before you. There's always a door open before you. So honor yourself. But you cannot honor yourself when you're not consciously aware of the wonder of the life you're living. The challenges, everything. Look at a life as wonderful. Approach life from a place of gratitude. And this is a question I have for you. How can you be aware of the wonderfulness of your life? Are you aware of the wonder of your life? Or is the perspective you have one that only sees challenges, pain, suffering, and all that? I dare say, if you become aware of the wonders of the wonder of your life, that your life has been planned by your creator. Now, the religion you choose to subscribe to, that's your decision. That's none of my business. But my question is, are you aware of the wonder? And how can you be more aware of your wonderfulness? You can be aware of that wonderfulness that has been placed within your life. But some of us, we are not aware. Awareness leads to breakthrough. Remember, this is breakthrough with Jeff. Breakthrough comes through awareness. You're like, OMG, I didn't know all this. I didn't know I can be healed. I didn't know my relationship with my father can be healed. I didn't know I can enjoy my marriage. I didn't know I can enjoy life. I didn't know. It's awareness. If you didn't know, are you ready? Question for you today. How can you be aware? How can you bring more awareness to the wonder of your life? What good can you account? What good can you account about your life today? And let's begin there. Because as long as you can begin to see the good and the beauty will increase. There's something we say in coaching, where your focus is, your energy will flow there. You'll never see the goodness of your life if you're always focusing on the mess. But I tell you, even the mess, if you focus on the good in your life, the mess can turn into a message, can turn into something good. How can more of your wonderfulness be revealed? How can more of your wonderfulness be lived out every day? How can you live more of your wonderfulness? Let me look at it again. What the reading today says, I praise you for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Now, this is someone that came to the awareness of their wonder. Some of us have taken so many years to reach there. Maybe your breakthrough is right now in this conversation. You can see, you wonder when you look at your kids, when you look at your journey, when you look at how you made it to this day. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. You begin to connect with the wonder of your life. And one of the things that will bring wonder, the awareness of wonder, is actually the connection, not here. This one will not lead you to wonder. Your brain is not created to bring you to awareness. The brain doesn't know anything. The mind knows nothing. The mind only thinks. The heart knows. Connect with your heart. And begin to be aware of your wonder. You're like, oh my God. This moment right here feels so great. You begin to be aware of your breath. Aware of this present moment right here. Aware of your presence on the planet. Aware of blood rushing through your heart. Aware of you being grounded on the earth, that you're not a shallow person. You're not just existing. You don't just die and be forgotten. You're grounded. Your star is grounded. Aware that you fit perfectly in a lineage of purpose and greatness and destiny. Aware of emotions. Your emotions that you feel right now of joy, emotions that you need to feel, you've never experienced, you've never called your emotional home. And aware that you can live the emotions, the emotional home that you've lived all your life. If you've lived the emotional home that you don't like, that's not your destiny. You don't have to die there. You don't have to live there another day. Your emotional home is of peace, love, joy, intelligence, capacity, expansion, abundance. That's your emotional home. Maybe you're used to depression, pain, sadness, loneliness, guilt, overcaution, perfectionism, low self-esteem. Maybe you're used to that. In a moment like this, you can shift your perspective and come to the place like David and say, I now thank you, for I can see your wonder in me. I'm so fearfully and wonderfully made. Oh, I'm so grateful for everything, for the breath that goes to my cells. Look at how intricate you've created me. I can feel my cells open to oxygen, breathing through my nose all the way to every nerve. I can feel my nervous system, my immune system. Oh, I bless my immune system. I'm grateful for my immune system. I'm grateful for my nervous system. I'm grateful for my emotions, my mind, my brain, my heart, the nerves, the small, tiny vessels that take blood to my brain, the freshness, the openness, the healing, the presence, the authority, the audacity, the leadership, the faith, the courage, the joy, the peace. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I thank you. Thank you for, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For fearfully and wonderfully made. That feels so good. It just feels so protected, covered. You're not alone. This is not a mistake. This day fits perfectly. I can appreciate. Thank you. Thank you for this, for the mountains that I celebrated. Thank you for the valleys, because it's through the valleys that I was made so strong and aware of the mountains. Thank you. Thank you for the plain grounds, because I was able to appreciate more the valleys of the mountaintops. Thank you. Thank you for the fights, for the times where my soul was fighting to reach a place of awareness. Every day of my life, thank you. And for this day. And as I look forward to the future, I'm open. Thank you. I'm so open. Because I know. Let me go back to what does it say? I love this. Love this. Wonderful are your works. That I know very well. You see, knowing is not of the head. If you're stuck in your head, then you're dead. Live in your head and you're dead. Tony Robbins. That's what Tony Robbins says. Live in your head and you're dead. This is where we live, in your heart. Salva. Get the feeling of being alive every day. Feel it. Connect with it. And then take it to your relationships. Take it to your marriage. Take it to your job. Take it to that challenge. Get lit. As you go to that challenge, get lit. Don't just face the challenge with your head held low. No. You are born. You are made for more. You are a star. You are a leader. You are a leader of nations. You are a leader of generations. You're here for a purpose. So live it out right now and every day of your life. Live it every day of your life. trust, be grateful, have a heart of gratitude. Have a heart of gratitude. Feel it. Connect. Spend time alone sometimes. Don't get lost in the noise of this life. Spend time alone so you can connect. This life is too short to be lived on a shallow ground. Go deep. This life is too short to be lived here in your head. Because in your head, there's so many stories, beliefs. And find a coach, find someone that can also help you reflect on some of this and ask some of these questions. Like if you ask a question like, how can I live more of my wonder? How can I be aware and live it out in my life, in my daily life? And take you through an experience like the one we're going through right now. Thank you so much. Smile. Have a blessed day. Live out your best life now. Don't give out your power. Because your creator is looking at you like, oh, my daughter, oh, my son. I wish you knew the wonder that surrounds you. I wish you knew your true nature. See you again very soon on this channel, Breakthrough with Jeff, where we can ask deeper questions that can help us unleash the potential within us so we can live